Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. Today we are probably doing the last set of 2022. Last time I promised we would be building a nail, and I am taking that one step further, and we are doing acrylic, which I never do acrylic on my channel because I'm bad at it. And I think I want to revisit the alcohol inks that we tried last episode because I've seen some people do really cool marble designs with them, and I just want to try it. So with that, I'm super excited, and let's get into it. So I am going to be using the Makart Pro acrylic powder. This is the color Show Off, and personally, I just really love this acrylic. I do need to get some tips on, so I'm going to quickly do that. So I think just for 2023, like goal-wise, I think my main goal is to get monetized next year. I think I'm so far on a pretty good track to do that, and that is super exciting. So I definitely want to do that. I'll have to see, what else I come up with goal-wise, but we'll see. And definitely, I think I also want to start streaming this year. One, I love video games, and two, I feel like live streaming my nails would just be like really fun to do. And my setup is definitely at a point where like I can start doing that. So we'll just have to see how that goes. I do have these on, and I'm just gonna buff the shine away so that the acrylic will stick to it. All right, it's actually kind of hard to see, but I did get that done. And now we can really just get into the acrylic. The base is just gonna be very simple. I'm pretty much gonna cover the entire nail in this color because we'll be doing the design on top of it. All right, so, if you're new here, the reason that I never do acrylic, or I shouldn't say never, I rarely do acrylic, is because it's hard. It's not easy. Like with a polygel, you have unlimited time. You can just play with it, push it around, do whatever. Acrylic, you kind of gotta be, on your game with it. You gotta pay attention. You gotta kind of babysit it, which I'm not into. I'm not a patient person, I should say. So far, so good. And I also will say, like, having good quality acrylic helps too. Makart's acrylic is really great. I do like Kiara Sky's, but I think I need to play around with some different brands, and acrylics I've never tried, and I've always wanted to. I will say, picking up the beads is very satisfying. The smell gets me, though, I will say, of the monomer. It's funny, because my roommate, Joey, doesn't care about the smell, but sometimes it gets me, and I can't stand it. I think, also, if I'm sitting in here for a couple hours doing my nails, it gets old quick. Stay out of my cuticle. See, already frustrated. Nah, and that's another thing is acrylic in the cuticle is rough. Because if you miss it or don't catch it, it will stay there. All right, so not terrible, but you know, still a little lumpy. I need to go do this hand real quick, and then we can just get into some filing and shaping. All right, we got everything laid, and yes, I know it's lumpy. However, I will say it's probably one of my less lumpier applications, so, you know, I'll give myself that. But I am gonna file them into a much prettier shape. All right, so there is nothing a good filing session can't fix, and I am so far very happy with how these are turning out. I do want to do a layer of gel polish, and I have this is a really pretty pink from my cart. It's nude pink. I don't have it in a normal gel bottle, only in this liner, so I'm gonna pour some out, and then we'll just paint our nails as normal. All right, I am liking how these are looking. I am really into that color. I think it's like millennial pink, is that what it's called? I am gonna do a matte top coat, and this is just for when we do the alcohol inks. But I think we're gonna do a glossy top coat at the end, just cause I think it looks prettier with marble designs. Another thing about like Macart's gel polishes, I remember when I first started using them, they always were like sticky, but now I think they're awesome because like there's a slight sticky layer, but for the most part, they really don't have it, which I think is awesome. If you're new here, I am left-handed, so I always do my right hand on camera, which if you've never done your nails on camera, surprisingly challenging. I mean, doing your nails is sometimes hard, but sometimes like doing it on camera just adds a whole level of, you know, challenge to it. So I like to do my right hand on camera, and then when I do my left hand off camera, like I can focus on it more. So it kind of balances out a little bit. But yeah, doing my left hand is always a challenge. All right, so now we get into the fun part where we make our nails colorful. So I need to put some alcohol in each one of these, and it's just like stained from my previous experiments. So ignore that. So I think, how many colors do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I'm just gonna pour alcohol like into each one. I do want like an extra one that I can just clean my brush with, and then I am gonna pour some into here because we will need like another one for when we kind of are moving the color around. And I think like 3 drops of each is good. I know there are like pre-done alcohol inks you can buy for nails. However, I don't know if they're different than these. I feel like these ones are like pure pigment and alcohol. I feel like they're a lot stronger. I think diluting them is a good idea. You can do whatever you want. Ooh, and I put way too much red in there. That's fine. I will say, you can just pour them also like by themselves. However, they will dry out. You can reactivate it with more alcohol. But I think it's just easier to do this. I'll try to match colors that I think will go good together. But the great thing with this is if you do royally mess up and you could just get like a bunch of muddy nonsense, it's alcohol. You can just wipe it off. It's funny, the colors together like this remind me of if you celebrate Easter, when you would like make those, like the eggs, you would decorate the eggs and you would have like those little like tablets that you'd have to dissolve. Did you have to like boil them? I don't remember how that process went, but I just remember the colors. And the wax crayons you would use. Oh my God, I forgot about that. Okay, we have everything mixed together. We'll push this off to the side. All right, so I think the best way to do this is like first put it all kind of randomly and then, you know, use the regular alcohol, push it around, add another color, push it around again. Also, this stuff will stain the crap out of your hands, so be careful. All right, and I ended up with that, and I think that looks awesome. So I think depending on the colors, like 2 colors works nice, sometimes 3, but so far I'm very happy. So we'll just continue on and do the rest of the nails. Oh my God, these are literally insane. I am obsessed with them. So before we top coat them, like you have to make sure they are fully dry or the top coat will get like wrinkles in it and then it won't look good. I did talk to Joey, my roommate, and he thinks I should leave them matte. So I think that's what we're gonna do, and I'm gonna try to avoid my cuticles, and we can, clean that up as best as we can after. But so far, I am so happy with these. And I am gonna top coat them and then do my next hand, just to protect the design that we currently have, because I do not want to ruin that. Okay, I do want to say I put a base coat on, and then I was able to wash my hands and try to get the excess out of my cuticles. It kind of worked. I mean, it worked with protecting, the design, but this stuff is just so hard to get out. I will post a photo on my Instagram when it's clean and pretty, so definitely go check that out. But I am gonna top coat these. All right, and this is the final look, and I am so happy with how these turned out. I think these are just the coolest. Like I mentioned, I will take some photos of, the nails without my cuticles horribly stained. But other than that, I think these turned out great. All right, I just want to say thank you so much for watching. I had a ton of fun doing these, and it's been literally forever since I've actually built a nail or even done acrylic. So if you enjoyed this video, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.